guys, Mr. Rainier playing, teaching people how to use Anarchy in the Galaxy. First one you want to do is open it. You're gonna get the stage files from Super Mario Galaxy 2, which are basically, hold on, right here, stage data. It includes all of the stage files of the whole game, but they aren't labeled like Flip Swap Galaxy, Beat Block Galaxy. They're not. Beat Block Galaxy is actually timer switching platform galaxy. So what you want to do is download the stage data, which I will give a link to in the description. I'm going to go ahead and edit Beat Block timer switching platform galaxy. You see there are a ton of files in here. The use resources is what you want to use. The sound is basically what the sound is music. Scenario is the star types. Design, how it's laid out. Ghosts, probably the ghost data. Light, how bright, dark it is in the level. Stormy, rainy. But what you want to focus on is the map. Make it bigger. Alright, right here. There's debug, general position, list, map parts, path, placement, start, camera. You don't want to use debug move info because there's not really anything to debug. General position, you really don't use this. List, you don't use this either, but here's the stage info. Map parts you want to use a lot sometimes. This is for certain objects in the game, like water. Path, this will be majorly used. You will be having paths in the game, like a launch star path. That's how that works. Placement. You really want to focus on this. Start. This is where Mario starts in the level after our checkpoint. It has to do with 953 DC 3C5. The ID of that will locate the ID of the start location and the midway point. Camera. This one is going to be used sometimes for 2D cameras, possibly the start stage intro cameras. Possibly, I have no idea yet. It's either Japanese characters and simple demo executor cameras, which will be explained in another tutorial. Placement. Alright, area object info. This is used to have a switch area where you come up and activate something. View group control area is when you see view group ID, this controls it. So it'll view the group if you put in the ID. Death area. If you get into the area, you die. That can be used for so many trolling things. Camera cube info. These are camera areas, if you can't tell, where a camera moves or activates. Change object info. There is nothing in here, so not really show. Demo object info, same thing, nothing here. This is what you want to look for. This is what you want. This is what you really want. Repeat comments HB. Those are the names of the items. Shooting. Alright, I bet I can name them all. Checkpoint flag. Platform. Luigi Ghost. Star pieces. Shooting star. Little star, bit star. 1-up. Shooting star. Cage with nothing inside unless you activate it with the object arguments. And swoop here. Center star when you fly in. Goomba. Purple block, purple block, purple block, purple block, purple block. This guy. There is a sky in every single level, and if you don't have a sky, it will be blue. Basically a plain test blue. What I want to explain over here, common, layer A, layer B. This common layer, if you place an object in here, it places in all the stars. Layer A. This is used for green stars and the star 1, mostly. These are the silver stars in the level. You're going to want to work these because they have to be a group in order to get the power star to appear. You see there's object arc 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. These are object arguments. You can change the settings of an object, but you already have to use an existing setting in the game in order to make it work. Camera set ID is where something appears. It focuses on the object. Swoop appear is where you kill something and an object appears, and this is where it comes up. Swoop dead, kill something, use the swoop dead, and on the other object use swoop appear. Swoop A activates something. Swoop B deactivates something. Swoop awake, that means it starts up like a Clockwork Ruins moving platform. It could stay still. Hit a switch, it turns on with a swoop awake. Swoop home, I really have no idea. I think it's speed, but I don't think it is. Message idea. We really don't understand this yet. The message ID is the ID of the message that the person says. We're trying to link it to the messages in the level. That's in an MSBT file. Program scale. Just set this to 1. Enough said. This is division. On the x-axis, on the y-axis, and on the z-axis. Direct rotation of x, rotation of y, rotation of z, scale of x, scale of y, scale of z. I have no flipping idea. This is what I was talking about. View group ID. The area that uses this view group ID is 1. So it connects to that view group ID. Shape model number, what the shape is. Common path, the path. Clipping group ID. You do not use this for a lot of stuff. Group ID, you don't use it a lot. You don't use this a lot. You use this only on areas. Honestly. Object ID. This goes for simple demo executor. You change it to 1-1. For simple demo executor. Generator ID. You use the extermination switch. Yes. I want to explain the buttons down here. Clear. This erases every single item off of the level or layer that you're choosing. Don't click this button. With the layer with the star on it and green stars, no, don't. It'll take you a long time. You gotta reopen the file without saving it and copy all the settings. So I really wouldn't advise hitting this button. Excuse me for a minute. Oh no, where were we? Alright, this layer P. This is the prankster comment. I fully understand the settings of sound sync blocks. I really do. Object arc 1 means they are in double time. Object arc 0, that means they are yellow. A is green, B is yellow. Collect Tico is where basically that you gotta collect the silver stars. Yoshi egg. This is Yoshi. Power Star Halo. I would like to explain this. This is the shine of the Power Star from a long while away. Sounds like A B A B A B A B A B A. Sound sync switch. I would like to explain this, or I might not want to. I have no flipping idea what this is. I'll get it sooner or later. I am an advanced level creator. That's why I'm making this tutorial because I'm awesome like that. I know stuff. Enough hearing me jibber jab about it. Let's go ahead and place an item. I don't know where to start. What I hate doing is this part. Oh, Deco Coin. This is a comet metal. Star piece, just basically a star bit. Alright, let's delete all this. It's a signboard, but I have no idea where the heck it even appears in the level. That looks important. If something looks really important and has a lot of object arcs, I wouldn't advise deleting it, because it could result in you... Oh, I didn't explain. The button I click on is remove. You can remove an item. The button above it is add. If you click add, you add an item. And I'm pretty sure I'm not paying attention. I just deleted something very important. No, I didn't. Duplicate. It duplicates an object. So now there's 2 power stars. Time paradox. Whatever. Alright, let's try and add an item. Well, here's green star. Of course, it lives to its name. It's a star that's green. What else can I say about it? Alrighty. What you want to do is... This is really hard to find. This is really hard. This is the hardest part. This is the first beat block platform. Oh. This is the first beat block platform that you land on. I don't know what to do next. What to add an item. Alright, but you have to know the object sizes, or you can use a modeling program. Just like Google SketchUp 7 and 8, 7 Pro and 8. You can use Blender. Wait, no you can't. Or you can use 3ds Max, which is on my main menu. I actually have multiple versions of it. 2010, 2011. But we're not focusing on that right now. Well, we're never going to focus on that. So, well, I have... Oh, sorry, I'm tired. I just woke up. I just don't do anything at any time of day. I already explained a lot of stuff. Let me go ahead and explain when you start an object. This is the midway point flag. Object arc 0 is 1. Remember that number, 1. I'm going to go over here to start. Set it up by making this number the same as the object arc 0 of the restart object. And then set the position Y, X, Y, and Z, and dir X, Y, and Z, and scale. Don't scale it, really. Don't scale it at all. So, we've already figured out that. What's about I'll talk about? Shooting star, place it where you want it to land. Let's see. Crystal cages, I have been testing these for the past few days. Nothing really to do. I actually explain everything in Anarchy. You gotta know the object sizes with most of the objects if you don't have a 3D modeling program, upsettingly. You can join us at http://www.supermarioGalaxy2-5.com. No. Yeah, .proboards.com. And that's about it. Did not want to click that.